So glad to have you on board for some hoops. This is Brian Anderson at the table with basketball royalty. Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. Allie LaForce, our reporter. You take a look at the Timberwolves.
And you think that after winning the first game of the season series, they won another against this team. They'll have the opportunity to secure that tonight.
And how nice would it be to stick that in your back pocket after just 2 games, guys? I mean, I know they think that's what's going to happen because they played with that kind of confidence in the first meeting. They feel very good about this one.
Out of bounds. It'll be Timberwolves ball. When it comes to these 2 teams, Grant, you have to expect they'll be relying on their front courts to get it done here.
Yeah, I think that's right, B.A. It should be an old-fashioned battle amongst the bigs. And whoever gets the edge in that matchup, I think gets the W. But we'll see.
Edwards for 3. It's rebounded by Golden State. Here's Butler. And it's hammered home by Green.
Green showing you some real attitude on that throwdown.
Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. Basket's good.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
And Steve Kerr wants a timeout. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. And here are the Warriors now. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Well, I had a chance to catch up with head coach Chris Finch. We talked about the mindset needed when squaring off against Jimmy Butler, and Coach said Jimmy is a firecracker. You don't want to set him off or he could explode in your face. I told our guys just to focus on the game and not give any extra motivation out there. We'll see if they prevent Butler from popping off. Brian, back to you.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. Pass to Reed. Jacks up a 3. Drops in the 3.
Reed has a pretty proficient three-point shot. He's a big guy who loves to stretch the floor, too.
And Grant, Stephen Curry said his goal was to play meaningful basketball games. With the arrival of Jimmy Butler, that proved to be the case.
Yeah, the Warriors have been looking to get Steph some help. The fit with Jimmy was questioned, but it's worked out better than most people expected.
And so it's Golden State with it, following the score by Minnesota.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Pass to Randall. Lets it go from deep. And again, it's Minnesota with a 3.
And what's working here, each guy is willing to make the next pass.
On the wing, Green. Can they get it? Here's O'Neal. Here's Payton. Back to O'Neal. Outside for Green. 5 to shoot. Green, a screen. Curry, he's open. And that comes off the assist by Green.
The ball handling of Steph is sometimes undervalued. I mean, he's much more than a shooter. This guy has mad skills as a handler.
Warriors trail by 4. Green, a screen. Pass to Payton. And here's Curry, taking command on offense when they need him, putting up 21 a game. That won't go either for Curry. Edwards with it, now guarded by Butler. Edwards looking it over. O'Neal pulls it in.
Well, you got to miss sometimes, but that one seemed like a gimme.
Screen by O'Neal. Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, I know. It just doesn't make sense, given the situation. You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
58 seconds left in the first quarter. Right side Curry. 6 to shoot. 4-3. On target from range. Curry's got 7 points in the game.
It looks easy, effortless. Curry, natural from long range.
The kick out to Edwards. Pass to Billups. Outside Murray. Three-pointer. Connects from downtown.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
This is how dominant Shaq is inside, just powering it down whenever he sees the opportunity. I mean, he's all about brute force and finishing. He had a big height advantage there and did not mess around with it, took advantage.
Curry with it. Missed inside. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. All right, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
Well, they found a groove, and it's from distance, so knocking them down from the three-point land never hurts.
One other thing they've done really well, moving the ball around. They've done a nice job not settling for that initial option and making that extra pass.
Warriors trail by 4. Outside Butler. Oh, misses the dunk.
I like his tenacity getting to the basket there, even though the dunk rattled out. 99 times out of 100, you'll get the dunk or the foul.
And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. Well, it's no surprise Edwards has a football background, Clark. Just look at him.
Yeah, he is well put together, B.A. No question he could handle himself on the gridiron. You know, early on, he thought that would be his path. He's mentioned playing it professionally someday. How about that? I don't think it's a great idea, but interesting that he would even broach it. But if anybody could pull it off, he might be the guy.
Pass to Shannon. Outside, DiVincenzo. Gobert. Oh, Gobert! Right there on the putback.
Double-digit boards, a regular occurrence for Gobert. Makes it easier to get those second-chance hoops, too.
Here's DeRozan. And blocked with his palm. What a defensive play. Outside Edwards. To the middle. And it's Gobert in the comfort zone.
And now, almost all their points coming from the paint.
And play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
Here's Billups. Taking a look at his production. Averaging just over 8 points a game. Gobert, no good. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks. The Warriors at last season's trade deadline swinging the deal for Jimmy Butler. Stephen Curry said him signing an extension is big. He's committed for this run. It creates expectations, which I love. We all thrive off of that energy in that kind of environment. We are up for the challenge. Guys, back to you.
They're all in. Allie, thank you. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen. And one thing about this game, Grant, on any given night, you can see an upset.
Yeah, I mean, B.A., it just shows how hard it is to be consistent night in and night out. Every team in the league has quality players, so if you're off your game even just a little, that could be enough to lose it for you.
And so Curry will bring it up for Golden State. Nothing on offense from them yet in the second quarter. Drummond. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call.
That's a costly error. Let's see how they bounce back.
Well, you know what? Their wounds are self-inflicted. I mean, you've got to play much smarter than that.
Count that one. Phillips has gotten his third basket of the night.
Just so successful getting the ball inside and finding those great looks.
Back to Kuminga. On the wing, Curry. He has 7. Clock at 6. Here's Drummond. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Curry. Drummond's got his first points of the game.
That's where Drummond generates most of his offense. I mean, he's got a lot of moves in the low post.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns. He just missed it. He's typically solid from mid-range.
And it's Randle with the jam.
Boy, what a throwdown by the well-built 6'9" Julius Randle with power.
And Steve Kerr wants a timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. And the Warriors making a change here. And here in the second quarter of action, as we approach 4 minutes played, an area of the floor where Jaden McDaniels really excels defense.
Yeah, he's a strong perimeter defender. He's got great length, good anticipation, and he's competitive. I mean, those are the things that allow him to shut guys down on occasion.
And the Warriors miss again. And here's Minnesota now. They're on a 14-2 run here. Driving in. 3 shots, 3 baskets. Great efficiency so far.
The D hasn't been quick enough to react to the ball inside. That's helped cause this run.
Screen by O'Neal. Pass to Kuminga. Knocks it down from distance. Kuminga's got his first 3 points of the game.
And comfortable anywhere on the arc, Kuminga just concerns himself with finding his moment to strike.
And Edwards, here we go. Oh, can't convert the two-handed jam. Now here's O'Neal. Reed defending. Back to Kuminga. Nice D from Reed. Randle outside. Over Curry. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves liking their chances, ending the quarter with a 15-point lead. We hear teams talk about wanting to get the ball inside, but this is how you do it. We'll be right back. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Warriors trail by 15. Now here's Butler. Still without a bucket. Outside O'Neal. Pass to Green. To the paint. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
He knew exactly where his man was going to be. Outstanding lead pass.
And the Wolves still seeking their first title, Clark.
Yep, the Lakers won 5 championships when they played in Minneapolis, VA, way in the day. The Timberwolves joined the league in 1989, and they're still trying to bring another basketball title to the city.
Now here's Curry. He has 7. Inside. Here's O'Neal. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Hey, we know Shaq can bully you, but he doesn't have to. He's got the craftiness and the finesse to get it done in other ways, too.
Well, Grant, we've heard Anthony Edwards talk about trusting his teammates. He understands you need everybody.
Yeah, a lot falls on his shoulders offensively with this team, BA. So those playmaking decisions in the moment, a lot easier said than done.
And how? I mean, they're taking this defense to task, taking them to school. Every one of their last 10 points have come in the paint.
The 3 from Curry. Curry buries the triple.
Oh, that's one fluid motion. Curry's shot is a thing of beauty.
To the inside, Edwards. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Edwards has got 6.
very little resistance around the rim right now. That's the 5th straight bucket they've given up in the paint.
Those looks they're allowing are almost automatic.
And Steve Kerr wants a timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys. Warriors trail by 13. Now Curry. 10 points for him. To the cup, Curry. Can't cash it in from close range. And here's Edwards. Down low. It's stolen by Kuminga. Oh, Kuminga, just a menace inside.
They've come out hot this second half, hitting 3 of their first 4 shots.
A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. And that one's good. He's got 10.
You leave an opening for Billups, and he's going to take advantage of it and exploit it. Very smart play that time by Chauncey.
They set a pick. Jimmy Butler, so smooth inside.
He's one of those guys who just knows how to generate offense.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Thanks, B.A. Rudy Gobert talked about his objectives. He said, my goal is to be the best defender ever. And now my only focus is to win a championship and to keep impacting my team. Keep trying to make my team the top defense in the league. I think that's the best measure of an all-time defender. Back to you guys.
He can lock it down. Okay, thanks for the report, Allie. Pass to Butler. Outside Curry. 6 on the shot clock. Outside for Green. Golden State needs to get off a shot. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. So both teams changing it up here. The Timberwolves lead by 13. Picked by Gobert. Outside Murray. From deep. Rebounded by Green. 1:09 left in the third quarter. Here's Butler. And that one's good. And Green with the assist.
Butler challenges the opposing team everywhere on the court. Never afraid of any situation. He'll battle you down low.
Picked by Gobert. And Billups gets it to go. Billups has got 6 points in the quarter.
Very consistent tonight at the offensive end. Right there, he helps fuel the fire.
And Steve Kerr wants a timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. Here's Podziemski. They still have time to make this a game.
But they really need to focus in because they let this game get away from them a little bit.
Here's DeRozan. Outside Podziemski. Pass to Kuminga. DeRozan, left side. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. Minnesota leading by 13. Here's Billups. He's got 12. With the drive. And rejected. Here's Kuminga. And that's not going to go. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves in a good situation, up by 13 points to close the quarter. Really much. Butler on the wing. Back to Curry. Screen by O'Neal. From the top of the key. Boom! He jams it straight down.
You got to admire and respect how Shaq fights for the rebounds there. I mean, he puts in the work to get those second chance looks.
Back to Randall. Pass to Billups. Shot clock at 6. Edwards for 3.
Even though he hasn't found his groove tonight, his teammates are picking him up.
To the inside. O'Neal. Ooh, a two-handed power slam.
Nice roll from O'Neal, and he is a major target on these screen and rolls.
Rebounded by Hield. Warriors trail by 9. The 3, and it's Stephen Curry with the 3.
His third triple of the game. A little more success from out there in the second half.
Outside Reed. To the wing, right side. And a little over a minute and a half gone by in the fourth. And Billups gets it to go.
Billups can beat you just in so many ways. He's smart, he's crafty, he's versatile, and he's efficient on offense.
Out on his own on the break. And it's good for 2. And now a 10-point Minnesota lead.
Woo! His energy is unmatched.
And, you know, you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
Let's loose for 3. He got it. All right, guys, a breakdown here of the hustle stats for the Timberwolves.
Well, their D has been a major story tonight. I mean, those steals and putting pressure on the ball, clogging the passing lanes, impressive.
You know, we've got to talk about how they've continued to force turnovers and turn those turnovers into points. They came out aggressive, and they've not let up.
They're making it look easy out there, just having fun.
Yeah, offensively, they've just been rolling. Impossible to stop.
And Steve Kerr calls timeout. He is not messing around, calling them into the huddle. So both teams making some changes here. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
During that break, Coach Steve Kerr had some advice for the team. He questioned his team's effort, asking them, should I put in the bench right now? Wake up, guys. We can still win this game, but I need you all to play like you believe you can. Not exactly a fun huddle to listen on, guys.
All right, Allie, thanks once again. Shot from 12. No, it's off target. Warriors trail by 14. DiVincenzo with the steal. Edwards with it. Kuminga defends. Here's Randall. Oh, it's stolen by DeRozan. Hield with the ball. Kuminga outside. And stolen by Edwards. On the take, Edwards. Oh, that was something else, man. Wow.
Show us some power. They have a relentless mentality, even with the game in total control.
And, you know, until that final buzzer sounds, I mean, you've got to treat every possession like it's crucial.
And here's Minnesota now. It's been 10 straight unanswered.
And this one hasn't been in doubt for a bit now. They came out on a mission, and you can bag up this win for the Timberwolves.
They made a point to get some good looks.
Yes, they were able to pound the ball inside. I love it.
And reaching a nice milestone, an even 20 wins on the year.
And with just one game left to play between them, they've captured the first 2 meetings of the year.
And believe you me, they'll be gunning for the sweep in that third meeting.
Inside, O'Neal sinks it in the post. And here's Minnesota now. Here's Randall. Outside DiVincenzo. Now Randall. Oh, no good on the layup. DeRozan outside. Now Hield. Four on the clock. Screen by O'Neal. No good from 3. So we see the Timberwolves taking the W here. Boy, they were something special to watch tonight, and the crowd loving every second of it.
It's always a great feeling when you play this well for your fans. This team really showed what it's capable of.
And that'll do it, folks.